A major PPE corruption story has resurfaced in South Africa. The daughter of the ANC First Deputy Secretary General, Nomvula Mokonyane, by the name of Mokonyane, and her business partner, Nomvula Mokonyane, have been ordered to repay more than 14 million rands linked to irregular COVID-19 PPE contracts in Mpumalanga. Now, according to the reports, the money came from two contracts awarded by the Mpumalanga Department of Health in 2020, one for 60,000 surgical masks and another for medical jumpsuits. The department paid over 13 million rands for the jumpsuits and just a little over 1 million rands for the masks. So the Special Investigating Unit took the matter to the Special Tribunal after securing a preservation order against their company, which was TAC Group, formerly known as Stuwo Rhodesia. The SIU argued the tender process was irregular because it deviated from the mandatory transversal contracts, bypassed internal bid committees, and involved a supplier that was not accredited by SAPRA to distribute medical goods, according to the reporting. The department allegedly only received quotations from TAC Group, and there was no bid evaluation committee or bid adjudication committee, which the SIU said should have been in place under the PFMA. The Special Tribunal found that the contracts were constitutionally invalid and void from the start, and Judge David Makoba said the contracts were reviewed and set aside. The DO was also ordered to pay the costs of the application. The tribunal also found that Mokonyane and Mgodlwa acted fraudulently and dishonestly to secure the contracts. And the key issue is the case was non-disclosure of conflict of interest. The SIU and Mgodlwa failed to disclose his links to SAA Express Airways, while Katlego failed to disclose that she is Mokonyane's daughter. Their defense was that the goods were ordered, accepted, and used, and they argued that there were no legal requirements for their company to hold a SAPRA license. The SIU has continued to recover money in PPE-related cases, and this ruling adds to the broader push for accountability over emergency spending during the pandemic. Now, Nomvula Mokonyane is a senior ANC figure and former cabinet minister, so the case carries both corruption and political accountability weight. And since they were ordered to repay the money, now these are some of the ways that could be put in place in cases like this. Now, a court-approved settlement with fixed monthly installments, or an emolument attachment order where part of the debtor's salary or wages is deducted automatically. Now, the Justice Department says this is used to recover a judgment debt through salary deductions, and it can also be issued where the debtor agrees to pay in installments. And another form of repayment can be done through a garnish order, which attaches debts owed to the debtor by someone else, not including the salary. And also the Justice Department says that sheriffs can attach, remove, and sell property under court order. And another way is a preservation order or asset freeze, so money and assets are secured before repayment is completed. Now, in this matter, the SIU said it had already secured a preservation order against the company. What are your thoughts?